developing. Mueller moves to confiscate key presidential power from Trump. Special counsel Robert Mueller has begun working with New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman on his investigation into President Donald Trump's former presidential campaign manager, Paul Manafort, setting up the possibility that he may attempt to pursue charges against the political consultant on the state level. The two teams have shared evidence and talked frequently in recent weeks about a potential case, Politico reported, citing sources familiar with their proceedings. Both Mueller's and Schneiderman's team have collected evidence on financial crimes, including potential money laundering. Were Schneiderman a staunch anti-Trump critic to charge Manafort with a crime, the president would be prevented from intervening with a pardon, as presidential pardons only apply on the federal level. The president's authority to grant clemency is limited to federal offenses and offenses prosecuted by the United States Attorney for the District of Columbia in the name of the United States in the D.C. Superior Court, the Justice Department notes. An offense that violates a state law is not an offense against the United States. Dovetailing back to potential charges against Manafort, they could in turn provide Mueller with the leverage needed to compel Trump's former campaign manager to turn on the president and incriminate him in the larger investigation into Russian collusion in the 2016 presidential election, not to imply that the president is remotely guilty of anything. As noted by one of Politico's sources, however, nothing is imminent. Likewise, Manafort has thus far repeatedly made it clear that he never committed a crime, and this despite reportedly facing intimidation from Mueller's team. Following the FBI's raid of his home 2 months ago, an unnamed source described it to Fox News as heavy-handed and designed to intimidate. And when questioned last week about the raid, Manafort's spokesman, Jason Maloney, referred Fox to a statement released earlier in the month. FBI agents executed a search warrant at one of Manafort's residences. Mr. Manafort has consistently cooperated with law enforcement and other serious inquiries, and did so on this occasion as well. The problem with the intimidation and coercion game being played by Mueller is that it doesn't work on genuinely innocent people who have nothing to hide. That said, I wonder how Mueller would fare were an investigation conducted on him. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Would Mueller survive this kind of a, quote, witch hunt on him? Would he be able to answer what they're doing? You know, I mean, this screams Clinton crony and the deep state and the FBI and all of them. It screams of this because that's what's taking place. And this is getting sickening at this point. I mean, it just screams of this stuff. Unbelievable. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.